They look
I
the
agree
same,
with Lenny on
they are
this.
not.
but I don't think they sound the same.
They're like 1 and 1.
Wait, is
All
you lead the meeting?
I can't. Didn't
all
have
you,
anything
pal.
prepared, but I can.
Let's go, Cornwall.
Is our espresso machine back? I've come to the realization that I may have been drinking a little too much tea the past couple weeks.
Oh, really? You wrote.
Yeah.
There is a coffee machine, but it's not the same
What
one.
the fuck is that?
What
The
is
epitome
this,
of shift.
Cornwall?
That's the epitome of shift 2 tonight.
Looks like that rain guy.
I thought the shift 2 meeting was tomorrow.
Is this
that
the
is-
278? Was that the 278?
Yes.
Poor Maple.
Both-
getting
both
bumped
by
2 times
me.
in a row. So sorry.
Oh,
Maple,
no.
that
Yeah, actually, that was
happened
a
to
that was
you.
a dadgum disaster. That was a shit show.
Actually, it's 378s. 2 from me and 1 from Bell.
Okay. All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh,
Right?
now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag,
flag
of the
of
United States
of
America.
America,
to the republic
which
for which
it
it
stands,
stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty
and justice for all.
Honor the Texas
Texas
flag.
Honor the
I
Texas
pledge
flag.
allegiance
I
I pledge allegiance to
Texas,
thee,
one
Texas,
state,
one
under
state,
God,
under God,
and
one
indivisible.
and indivisible.
Texas.
All right, y'all may be seated. Okay. Obviously, Shift 2 was a dadgum nightmare today. There was all kinds of shit that happened. I think there's a couple things that we need to go over and get some clarification on. One of which is we had the exact scenario that we talked about that's new in the SOPs. Hostage swap to free my boy happened tonight. We did end up catching the guy. Yeah, literally textbook. It was actually the situation with Rami and Chris King. It was that same incident.
Wait. Please tell me more about that. I'd like to know more.
So if y'all weren't there, basically Rami was incapacitated, and he was pulled up into an ambulance. And whenever he was in the ambulance, you know, we had like several officers, you know, setting up the area with, you know, scene control, having barriers up, making sure everything was safe. Rami was in the ambulance. We were about to take off. And then all of a sudden, Chris King shows up to get his boy freed with a random Group 6 worker as a, I don't remember who the hostage was, so it was a Group 6 worker who came in and said, hey, I'm going to hit this hostage if y'all don't give me Rami. I want free passage.
Hit the hostage with what?
With a wrench.
You guys know how fast bullets travel?
Yep, I do.
All right, carry on. Well, what was Rami in custody for?
This was regarding the laundromat.
He attacked you.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
How did he attack you, Maple?
Well, I was at the hospital getting treated, and they walked in wearing the same shit that they were running from us in the same car that I had flagged outside.
Right.
And that's why I confirmed their identity or their description, and I went and arrested Taco, and he came in with a monkey wrench and he smacked me. And I called 78s, and then I shot him, and then he smacked me again.
So,
Yeah.
so the warrant that I had for Rami El Rahman wasn't served. This guy's an attempted cop killer. Sergeant Minotti didn't serve my Rami El Rahman warrant,
Oh my God.
even though Rami El Rahman, in this particular scenario, in the scenario that led to him being apprehended, he tried to kill Sean Maple.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know who was in charge
We
of
don't
processing
know. We don't know if he didn't. He might just not have
I mean,
hit
very
process,
likely
but I
could have
can't
just
speak.
not click processed, or it didn't say.
Yeah, I bet that's what happened.
I mean, that shit happens so often that, truthfully,
Yeah,
you gotta
yep.
ask him.
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah. So basically, that shit happened. I mean, Barrick was there. Barrick was in charge. We didn't want to shoot until we knew that the hostage was going to be cleared, and he gave the final go ahead. So we didn't. He obviously PBS approved. So again, that's all this shit is 100% in line with the new SOP changes. Bottom line is this: we have to act aggressively whenever people do this shit. Otherwise, it's going to be a nonstop back and forth of, oh, hey, I found this other random fella who got kidnapped again. Thankfully, we ended up getting both the guys back, and we got the guy who did the kidnapping
Yeah,
as
good
well.
job on this, by the way. At the end on the shot.
Where?
Good job. Good job at the end on Grove Street. That was good.
Oh yeah, actually getting shit done and getting that sorted. But yeah, that was a dadgum shit show today. We ended up having like a 2-hour chase. I mean, obviously this is over my pay grade, but I mean, this whole thing escalated like crazy off of just a laundromat. I don't want to talk too much about it, but that's essentially what happened. So you had that happened today. Next thing is I mean, is there any questions about that?
BBMC.
Because I feel like there was a lot of hesitation on everything that happened there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have
I
a
was-
question.
I was
Okay.
present. Oh, go ahead.
So, since he attacked, and we have a 13 alpha inside, like when I saw the person exiting with Taco outside, at that time, with the information that I know about him attacking an officer, for example, I would have seen a weapon in his hand. Would have I been clear to shoot him, or still not shoot him? I'm very confused about that part.
The
like-
question is, do you know that they were the one to hurt Maple?
'Cause at the
It was
time,
very
it was
If the-
confusing on
if
radio at
if
that
it's
time. It was
confusing,
very
then you
confusing.
shouldn't.
It was
Yeah.
not as clear cut as it is now, as it was
Yes.
then.
Right, hindsight's
do a little-
2020.
Yeah.
But
If
to
there's
answer the
doubt, then
question,
don't shoot.
if you are not aware, then don't.
Yeah, if there's doubt, then don't shoot. If you are ordered to shoot, then shoot. It's not on you. It's on the person who called the shot.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is this. I mean, if we have, I think a lot of times people get afraid to ask questions because they don't want to seem inept, or they don't want to sound like they don't 100% understand a certain case law or SOP or something like that. I think it's always fair to, if you got a question on something, I think you should always feel comfortable asking. Right. I think, I mean, I'm kind of preaching the choir here. Rose and then Pinzone.
I was present for a few hours the other day in shift 2, and I saw Erwin Dundee in the BBMC or whatever MC he's part of. I swear, it was like they got treated with kitty gloves. It was crazy.
Bunch of them got shot.
Mosley's?
Yeah, the situation at Mosley's. Like
2
they,
days ago.
yeah, I don't understand.
Oh yeah, that was kind of wild.
It
I
it
don't
was
know
like
what
they,
happens
it was
when
like they
civilian
done walked
presence.
all over the police department.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be locals and not have opinions on things. No, hell, I'm playing.
Well, I'm outspoken.
No, the look, it's bottom line is this. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, I think that situation
What
was
did you
a
just
shit
do?
show. I know the mayor and Siobhan and a whole bunch of civilians were there, and I think there was a slow escalation because of the fact that they were there. I know I went over and I had to kind of get them moved out. And okay, hey, y'all can still have your party, just have it over there because this is probably going to end in a shootout, and we don't want none of y'all getting hurt. And they, obviously you go respectfully, you go tell them, you got to be assertive, but you can be assertive and respectful at the same time. You go tell them, hey, y'all move over there, we got you another spot. They did that, and then that's when everything's got picked up from there. But yeah, I mean that was kind of an odd situation that we were attached to. Bottom line is this, Rhodes, to your point, we have to treat these guys the right way, and the right way is not always treating them with like kitty gloves on. Okay, if you have a precedent set that things are going to be too easy, then they're going to end up walking all over you, and they will take every single damn inch of every single damn thing that you can do.
Mm-hmm. And that's what my issue was that day at Mosley's. Dundee being entertained there with what he did is telling him moving forward he can keep doing that.
Yeah.
For the
Look, I
same
mean, all these
reason
guys
we
need
don't
is-
give money for hostages, as terrible as it sounds, it makes it so that people don't ever request money for a hostage, right?
Right.
But you give into it once and you've opened the floodgates.
Right. And to
Give an
that
inch, they
same
take a
point,
mile.
I mean, here's the thing. Let's be honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lenny hit the nail on the head. We all know how fast a bullet travels. Okay? I mean, if you're a good shot, you could very easily take a guy out who's holding a guy up hostage, right? Now, I know we have to entertain some things, just for our safety, because we're not going to be 100% perfect shot. You might miss and hit the hostage. I understand all that, right? But there's a time and a place where I'm trying to use that as an analogy to essentially, yeah, we have to step in and be like, no, cut the shit. And all these guys got to do is find out once. They find out once, okay, they know where the line is. And not saying that you should always be incredibly aggressive at all times, but you got to put your foot down occasionally.
I actually think we should put forth a some instruction to civilians. We should start telling them, to get ready to drop to the ground, and then we'll take the shot. Drop to the ground. Flap. No, just okay.
No, I mean,
yeah, I'm just saying they're like less of a target, of accidentally getting hit by us.
Yeah, hey, I mean, you're preaching the choir here. I mean, I love all that shit, but that ain't me. That ain't my decision to make, I should say. Pinzone.
Oh yeah. Speak up. Sorry. So just to get a synopsis or a cliff notes, if you will, of the situation that happened at the hospital. So Rami attacks Maple because Maple noticed them wearing the exact same outfits in the exact same car at the hospital from a laundromat robbery. And then you guys managed to apprehend Rami.
I cuffed Taco, who was incapacitated.
Okay.
Because Rami had walked out and he left Taco alone. Or not Taco, whoever that person was, sorry. The person in the sweater vest. That definitely was not
okay.
Taco.
You can be blunt about it.
I mean, it was definitely not Taco Prince's car that was flagged or anything. But he was left. Rami brought him in, left him on the bed being treated. I identified them, confirmed identity on radio, walked over, cuffed the guy on the bed. Rami came in with a wrench, tried to hit me. I think he hit me, but I was able to get the radio call out and start shooting at him, and then he got me because wrench beats gun.
Yeah,
point blank.
Yeah, sadly. So then after all that, you guys managed to apprehend them, and then someone grabs a hostage, and then so the SOP says the command says it, and then Cornwood, you said Barrick said to let him walk or whatever, but be aggressive. I just want to know who made the call for what at the hospital whenever that happened.
So the hostage exchange was on Hawick in front of the old gallery.
Yeah.
And at that point we just prioritized getting the hostage safe, and we kind of just went from there.
Okay, so but normally, okay, no. Actually, I answered my question. I was just wanting to know the situation from someone who wasn't there, so that's all. I just want to know the details.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the place for it, but we've got to figure out a better system for how we do shit in general. I know that's vague as shit, but it's as broad as it sounds. Because there's times where we get into the damn sales, and okay, who did this? Who did that? Okay, I don't know. I just picked up this 95. I don't know what happened. We need to, when we get into the sales, we need to have one person who's in charge of articulating all the charges for every 95 and then communicating that and getting everybody on the same page. Because there's times where somebody arrests somebody, they're not first on scene. Whoever's first on scene ends up not in the sales, and they can't really explain what they did, and then they don't have the report and everything in there from their perspective. We have to follow through that shit. Now there was an unfortunate.
Did this happen recently?
Haven't we already talked about that though?
Did we?
It was supposed to be like that now.
When did we talk about this?
Like a couple of weeks ago, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, we should have talked about it, but it's obviously not happening. I mean, I know there's been plenty of times where I'm like, okay, what happened with this guy? Or even for me, right? I'll go and I have a 95. I'm like, okay, what happened here? I don't know. Now, there was a particular case tonight with the BBMC crew where first on scene was Callista, and she ended up in ICU. So really all we had was that one statement of hers. We didn't really have anything else. So that was kind of like an unfortunate circumstance, and we just kind of had what we had. Mm-hmm. But that shit does happen. And we gotta figure out something, some sort of method, some sort of process, And hell, we can put in the SOPs like, hey, we got scene leads, we need cell leads, okay? And this person contacts the lawyer. If they request a lawyer, they contact the lawyer. They have all the shit articulated. That person sees the whole damn thing through once you're in the cells. And it doesn't have to be the scene lead. It doesn't have to be first on scene. They can all be different people. But like, if we do this shit the right way, it makes everybody's lives easier, and it don't make you feel like your damn brain's gonna melt whenever you're done with one incident. You know, we can get back out there. And we talk about a lack of numbers, which ain't necessarily as true as it was. But still, I mean, you have more presence out there by just not being stuck in the cells all day processing folks.
No trouble with my processing ever.
But yeah, we just got to get that shit figured out. We just got to make sure to see this thing through. What else? Anything else y'all want to talk about?
I think Jalen has something she wants to talk about.
Yeah, Jalen, go ahead.
All right. Okay, so this is mostly just, hi, I'm Jadlyn Sawyer Shaw, Delta 7 dispatch lead for Shift 2.
Hey, Jadlyn.
I just want
Hi, Jadlyn.
I just want to advise y'all of our call signs because I received word from some of my receptionists that people are complaining about receptionists not doing dispatch duties. If it starts with an R, it's a receptionist. If it starts with a D, it's dispatch. Thank you.
Thank you, JD.
Thank you, Jadlyn.
Jadlyn, was there was changes to the dash cams, right?
Okay, so yes, there was, but I've not tried them out.
I'll run a dash cam.
We can do some
science.
tests if you want
I'll
after
run
the meeting.
I'll run a
Yes,
dash
let's
cam
do some
and we can
tests
science.
after the meeting.
Okay. I got you, girl.
Okay. Anything else?
Let McNulty know I'm looking for him if you see him, please.
Sure thing. So am I. He owes me like $100,000.
Oh,
Jesus.
What?
Yeah. Oh, also the PD owes me like $230 plus. So again,
the PD
Barrett,
don't
you
got money.
anything?
Oh, I got something. Barrick doesn't have anything.
Yeah, Pinzone, go ahead.
Sorry. Sorry. Hello, Officer Pinzone, badge 160, first name Ellis.
Hi, Pins.
So,
Hi.
hey, Johnson. Hey, RoboCop on fire. So I got one little announcement. So members of the community are constantly attacking officers at the gas stations. Okay, when you guys are refueling, and for some reason you guys don't have your gun on your left hand because you refuel with your right and also shoot with your right, just know that you're a prime target for an attack by the community. Okay, while you're refueling your car. So we said this last shift for shift 3, but obviously I guess it didn't lead on to shift 2. But just make sure when you're refueling, just have at least one person watching over you. You know, listen, I hate to say it, but at this point, batons beat pistols. So you need to be really careful. Don't think you're a sharpshooter or a six-shot. You can't pull out high noon and headshot everybody. It's, you know, you got to aim for center mass. So now you're screwed even more if someone charges at you with a weapon. So, you know, just, you know, be safe and be smart. So make sure you have someone backing you up, you know, whenever you're refueling. Because
What about trying to go at the Little Soul gas station instead?
Every gas station
I went to Mirror Park and I got my head hit.
Yeah, first I announced it saying don't go to Strawberry, but yeah, I don't know. They seem to target officers at gas stations. Initially, I thought it was only Strawberry.
I think that excludes Cornwood though, because he's got that big iron on his hip.
Yeah, I like to hope so. But yeah, at least bring a secondary officer, any gas station, because at first we thought it was only Strawberry, but then they caught on fire at Mirror Park. So just make sure you got backup. Also, on a lighter note, I know we just had a lot of talks about how the PD should work and stuff. But, you know, it is, I do have to inform you guys of the National Days today. It's an old thing that we've been keeping a tradition since Barrick's been gone. You know, because he is no longer with us in shift 3. I miss him. So today is National Hug Your Dog Day. If you guys see Lucas, make sure to let me know on radio. I will be willing to give him a hug. I didn't give him one this morning. If you guys have any dogs, make sure to give him a hug. Okay.
Lucas is a person.
That is
Oh my
wild.
Isn't this your husband?
That's actually crazy, dude.
No,
That's wild.
He's my dog. He listens to me. It was in our wedding
What
vows.
the
I renewed it
fuck?
for a reason.
Oh my
Pins
God,
up. Cancel
Pins.
pins. I'm canceling pins on a twat.
You can't cancel me. We're married.
Okay,
I'm
Pins,
allowed to call
Lucas,
my dog.
Lucas deserves better, and you're lucky to have ever landed him. Okay?
Well,
Burn.
I know, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
He's on this to fly.
Ow!
Deserve.
Nice.
You definitely-
Oh,
Nice
shit.
shot.
Nice
Oh,
hit, sir.
that's a fly.
That wasn't even a
Welcome.
fly. All right, it's also National Siblings Day, obviously with celebration of, you can have as many siblings as you want, lol, being abolished. If you guys have any siblings, make sure you tell them you love them or something. Siblings are best friends, but they're also your worst enemies. So keep that in mind. Let's see. It's also Global Work from Home Day. So I will be conducting all traffic stops from home. If you guys go on a traffic stop, I'll be over here at Mission Row, probably dispatching because I'd like to work from home if that's possible, Barrack. MDT reports, I like to do it at home as well.
So Pinzone, I'll run a dash cam and you can run my traffic stop from the dash cam.
Yep. Thank you.
There you
Thank you. Yeah, I'll think of something for that. It's also, let's see, it's National Golfers Day. If any of you guys are golfers.
Oh, big Prolapse fan here. Big Prolapse fan.
Love Prolapse. Love golfing. From Vice City, love golfing. Now, honestly, we should have a golfing tournament. That'd be nice one day. Instead of golfing with your friends, let's golf with the PD. It's also International Safety.
Let's get our outfit.
Know how to do their jobs, do their jobs.
I'm
That
ready.
looks like
And
someone
everybody in the
dropping a
world should know
bomb.
that.
I'm ready to go golfing.
Oh, good shit.
Wow.
Oh,
are we
hell
not
yeah.
doing it today?
Well, we can golf today. It's
Damn
also
it.
National Farm Animals Day. So if someone calls you a guys, notice any tax frauds, the government is rewarding people if you snitch. So if any of you guys don't pay your taxes, watch out for snitches, okay?
Actually, never mind, man. I need to go see if I have any bills to pay.
Yep.
Where do I check that?
You
City
go
Hall.
to the city hall and
Top
then
floor.
you go all the way to the top floor and you talk there. Those are your taxes. Don't tell anyone you don't pay them though, because today is National.
How am I
Snitch.
supposed to know?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, we should
well,
get like
just-
mail or an email or something that we have bills to pay. It'd be
Well,
a
just
We
great
made
idea.
state announcements when they first were available for a couple of days, but maybe we'll do it more often.
Well, how often is the pay? Like,
Yeah,
is
do
it
you-
like
do you know the
monthly?
date?
I have no
Is it like-
fucking idea.
Yeah,
I
we
will
need to
say
figure
When
that
I
out.
this.
know, I'll let you know.
Are any of
Yeah,
you guys not
Thank
paying your
you.
taxes? I'm snitching.
I'll say
I paid
this.
all my taxes.
Where do you pay them? Ask a friend.
City Hall, top floor.
Oh, huh.
Ask you for a
interesting.
friend, right,
Go to
Squealer?
the top floor of City Hall, and there's a desk there. It's that desk.
Weird,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys don't know where
Oh,
it
I've been there
is.
before. Yeah.
If you own a home and you don't pay your taxes, the state, I don't know if they still do, but they would come in and change your locks.
Oh shit.
And I will snitch.
You would have to rekey your door and get new keys for anybody who needed a key. So be careful out there.
Well, what if you get your bill while you're, out of the city on vacation, asking for a friend?
Sucks to suck.
Make arrangements.
Any of you guys not paying taxes, please feel free to
Do
let
you know
me
how
know.
much time we have to pay the taxes for the home when it comes out?
No
Nobody
idea.
knows. It's as consistent as
Cool.
these goddamn quotas. Am I right, guys?
So cool.
All right, that's all. That was the celebratory days and stuff.
Thank you,
There you
Pins.
go.
Hey, thank you, Pins.
We miss Barrick. We miss him. We're gonna miss him.
Right here.
Miss who?
Right here.
Herrick?
Miss Barrick. Yeah, he's not a shift 3 anymore. He's shift 2.
I want y'all to know that I've recently seen a lot of videos of Georgia State Patrol. They are my role model.
Oh, GSP is badass.
Florida Highway Patrol over every
No,
other highway patrol.
no, you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're
No,
way wrong on
Georgia
that one,
ain't
Pins.
got shit.
Okay, you say that. I'm just saying they will hit a motorcycle.
Cornwood, can you change the text up there to write Cornwood laying spike strips?
No, because that's not what
That's
it is.
perfect.
This is the California Highway Patrol, and this is as liberal as shit gets. So.
Yep. You know,
Uh-huh.
listen, the Florida Police
True.
Department is, very highly qualified roads, okay? Just don't mention the Acorn incident. That's that one. Oh, we don't claim that one.
Wait, what? Acorn?
Wait, has that always been an? Oh my god!
Relax, there's no Acorn.
Has there always been an exit sign above the podium?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been there since like
Yeah, I'm
day
pretty
one.
sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
weird. Why is there an exit sign there?
I have one thing I need to show you all because I discovered it, and now you all need to suffer with me.
No one wants to join the Mounties, Maple. Oh, never mind. What is that?
The room's off center.
Why are you like this?
Okay,
Oh my
so
God,
is
the
the
room
keep
is
clear sign
off-center.
and the yellow crossed area at the staircase.
Okay, why are you both
Wait,
like
is it
this?
actually off center?
So are the plants, the trees.
Wait, is that why?
Yes.
Is that why I always get on the right side? Because I naturally try and balance it.
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it
Oh
is.
my god!
Like
Have
I
y'all
always feel
never
the
re-
most comfortable right here. This is my most comfortable position.
Yeah, we were doing interviews, and I was sitting over here, and I never sit over here, and I was sitting over here, and I was like, wait, why is the podium in front of me perfectly? And then it all clicked.
Well, it's kind of center. If you think about it, there's a row of chairs against the wall over there, but not over here.
Yes.
It's off
Doesn't
center.
make
I
it
don't
right.
like it either.
What's the big deal anyway?
Symmetry.
Robot doesn't care about it being off center. Look at that.
There are better things to care about.
Yeah.
On fire, you care about stuff?
LSPD,
Yeah, do
we
you care about
Important
stuff on
stuff.
fire?
Oh my
We
god. I
care.
fell.
We care.
What do you care about on fire?
I care about
I'm sorry.
patrolling.
Oh my God,
City.
no, I'm so sorry.
So if
Pinzone.
there's
Oh my
nothing
God.
else, I would like to
slipped.
patrol.
Yeah.
What? Are you okay, Pinzone?
Also,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
patrol.
alright.
Larry,
We're
can I
I'm
get
so
you to
sorry.
fix up my?
Goodness
Well,
gracious.
actually, let me see if there's anyone available.
Work time.
All right, let's go,
God, I
everybody.
can't
Woo!
look at- Yeah, on fire. You care about anything?
I can't, man.
Of course, do my
I'm
job.
not a
All
mechanic.
right,
Oh,
y'all, good shit.
Oh no.
Max Mosley
Fake
fired
it
everyone,
emotion.
and I lost all my gold stars.
Etta, we can speak. I need to get my car fixed first before they can't repair cars.
No, that's
And then
fine. That's fine.
But we will speak. I promise.
I need to speak to you in a doctor capacity, sir.
Oh no.
I would go to Milton Mods, to be honest. As much as you hate Finley, he's
Law
barely
school
ever there.
tomorrow? Question mark.
We're all eating this
I
food.
don't have an answer
If
Yeah,
not,
just
yet.
wondering. Just wondering.
If I am around, yes.
We'll see. Okay. All right. I'll be prepared.
All right. I'm gonna rush to get this fixed, and then Etta, I'll call you.
Okay.
All right.
You want me to come with you?
Sure,
Two
if you'd
birds
like.
with one stone. I am a city
All right.
council member, so approved for ride-alongs whenever.
Here we are.
How
All right.
did you sleep?
Well. Why are there so many things? Oh, that's different.
Hey, Rhodes, I have a question. Since you're a senior, I didn't want to disturb anybody. And also, well,
You're gonna have to make it quick because I have somewhere to be.
Okay, it's very quick. It says in the SOPs, and I'm gonna. LEOs will not exchange prisoners or individuals who are in custody for hostages. So, the thing we did today in Shift 2 to go around that and still exchange it, but get a huge aggression, is it what it is, or was that not supposed to happen at all?
Based on how that's written, it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that was the point he was trying to make in the meeting. Because if you
Yep.
do it once, then they're going to expect it to happen again. So
yeah, that's what I thought.
And it's happened before when Turner approved the release of someone we had in custody.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why I brought it up then.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No problem. So what's up?
it must be incredibly frustrating to not be able to do anything because people just come to you with literally everything, no matter what your rank.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Never actually come through here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they've actually been doing really good work lately. So.
Sounds like too much work. Just do one across.
Hello, Ryan. Florida.
Hello, how are you?
Hey,
Oh, let me pop the hood.
I'm a manager.
Nice.
You're a manager.
Okay.
I have a question.
Go for it.
You're not gonna like me. That's not the question.
Okay.
The question is, if provided parts, do y'all take them and charge a labor fee, or how does that work?
If you bring the parts, I won't charge a labor fee.
No. They charge a labor fee, but the thing is, I have
don't care.
no. Figure out what your labor fee is. I will pay it. I have the parts though.
Okay.
Just a moment. There we are. Everything's in the trunk.
Nice.
Honestly, labor fee.
Oh,
Just
how much is it, by
if
the
you want
way?
to do $500, that works.
That works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be back.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip this.
Realistically, you
There
only
we go.
need 2 across. You only need 3.
No, I'm.
Because the way being a master mechanic works, I'm not sure if you know, but it says it needs 4 parts, but since
Okay,
I'm a
tell you
master, I
what.
know what I'm doing.
All right, screw it.
does 2.
Yeah, I'll do 2 then. I
Can you jump
hadn't taken this out yesterday, and I had assumed somebody did. So yesterday I knew it was 2. I assumed it would have been 3 today. If that's not the case, I guess. If you want to
do
throw
2
on
across and
your
then
shoe.
check it all over
There you go.
before you do a quick beforehand, just in case you need more. So I can do 2 for now and then check again. If it's all tip top, then we should be good. And I can give you back the other. set
Sounds
we
good.
have.
That
Alright.
works. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Why does my little ram bar kind of look almost greenish?
It is a strange color.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Very strange. Chat, we haven't driven the car in a while, okay? And by a while, I didn't mean to say driven. We haven't repaired the car in a while. Pins? Is this what you're driving? Do you actually like driving this?
Yeah, it's actually my favorite car to drive right now, and it's the best thing because no one else likes to drive besides Command. So they're like, hey, if you want to drive this piece of shit, then you go ahead, Pinzo.
You wrapped yourself around a pole. In case you're wondering, the V is in that direction.
Well, I try to turn 190 miles per hour, and apparently you can't do that in a cop car.
Yeah, but $40,000 Premier you can. I don't know how much they actually are, but I assume somewhere around there.
Yeah, I mean, it's only half the price of this. You know, that's
True.
fair.
True. Let's see. Let me take a look. Yeah, it's definitely yeah, the two across is going to be fine. Like I said, I didn't really look. I had just assumed somebody would have taken it out between yesterday and today. So I was just sort of assuming it would need an additional part over yesterday. But here we are. It doesn't.
Saving your sets for later.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's one thing that I would prefer. It's that the cost for parts remain the same, and then, you know, pay for labor essentially. Just because, like, for example, 2 days ago when I was on duty, somebody had told me that a bunch of mechanic shops were out of parts. Or I guess there wasn't many mechanic shops open, and at Mosley's they were out of parts essentially. And I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, and then you have to go through the actual
and then it's like
there and spend $340 per part.
Yeah, that's $3,400 just for one across.
Yep, and you can get a 2 across here for well, just under the same price.
That's gross.
Yep. That's why, you know, we have a fairly consistent sort of supply of parts and whatnot.
Yeah.
Thankfully, because nothing worse than going to a mechanic shop and they're like, yeah, today for the same repair you got yesterday, it's twice as much. Like, well, fuck. Please, that's terrible. But also I understand, right? Supply and demand.
Yeah.
It's, or it can be rough. Definitely can be.
The only issue you're going to have is your engine. It's going to actually need to be completely replaced soon.
Yeah.
I'd say probably another 2,000 miles and then think about replacing it.
Will do. Will do. How many miles does it have on it?
Around 2,100, I believe.
Oh.
Almost 2,300, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, once the engine gauge actually gets down to about, I'd say 65%, you're going to start being a lot slower. Your engine's going to start cutting out, and you're going to break down essentially.
Severe
You're not wrong.
performance issues.
You are not wrong. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, James.
Have a good shift.
I will try. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, no. I was attending to a stab wound victim and dodging bullets in the ER because the BBMC decided to attack officers with wrenches, and
I'm not surprised.
However, it did end on a good note. I was promoted to resident, so I'm no longer an intern.
Congrats!
Thank you.
Congratulations. It's well deserved.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I also had to watch Sean get bludgeoned. That was not the greatest. But, you know.
You know, do you know how there's some relationships where, like, one person is in a job where it's relatively dangerous, for example, police officer, and the other isn't necessarily in a dangerous job, and
yeah.
Kirk. We had that conversation.
It's fucking roads.
God
dude.
damn it.
Roads. If someone
Timing,
gives the
dude.
keys to me, can I drive and let him off with a warning?
Also, just he'll
Yeah,
slow
that
down.
would be valid. That would be valid.
Okay, get the fuck out of the car, Kirk.
Okay.
Very valid.
That is
Also,
so fucking funny.
Kirk,
Holy
were you able to explain to Sonya what we discussed?
Yes, I was.
Thank
She
you.
still didn't like.
Yeah, I mean, I listen. If there's something I know about Sonya, is that it doesn't matter what the fuck it is, she ain't gonna like it. Okay. But I'm trying to save y'all the headache of dealing with the consequences of having illegal window tint. Because it's a pain.
no, not the consequences of tinted windows, bro.
Your vehicle gets impounded.
I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking go in there and I'll shoot up the fucking impound lot. Rhodes, what do you want me to say? You want me to start living my life by the law and order? Is that what you're trying to tell me, man?
Son, let's not forget when you approached me and said, "Do you want to work with me?"
Who was that? Was that recently?
Yeah, this was a few months ago at the apartments.
When you didn't have your badge back yet, right?
No, I've had my badge back since day one.
I honestly went up to a bunch of ex-cops and I was like, hey, you should turn to the dark side 100%. Yeah, Kareem was one of them.
Or maybe you sort of indirectly worded it as like, you know, come do what I do. Like, you were vague, but
there,
like
man.
I knew what it meant.
I mean, you can still do that. Like, the option is there for you, Rhodes. You just put the badge down
No.
Come on, man. You can make a lot of fucking money and live a nice, luxurious lifestyle. Up
No, instead I'll settle for my $600 some odd dollars an hour in comparison to the thousands everyone else made.
I'm even cleaner than he is. What do you mean? Convince him.
This
So-
is my life.
Yeah. I know that it has been very eventful lately.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had to have a lot of hard conversations recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that you don't really do feelings well. And I know that yesterday you were not yourself.
I was myself. Yeah, listen, just because I was drinking doesn't mean I wasn't myself.
You were drunk. Okay. Well, I mean, true, but still. I mean, you don't often drink.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes it calls for it.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Like I said, it wasn't a bad thing.
Okay. So you slept okay? You're hydrated?
Slept like a baby. Okay. Why the fuck do people say that? Babies never sleep well.
You're right, actually.
But the implication when people say that is that they slept very well. So, I mean, I'm gonna keep saying it, but I don't know why it makes sense.
I mean, I guess when they do sleep, they sleep really soundly. They just sleep in like short bursts.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I just wanted to check in with you because, you know, like I said, there's been a lot going on and everything is kind of, you know, all over the place.
Yeah, no, Etta, trust me, if something wasn't good, it would be very apparent. Okay, but everything is fine.
Well, you say that, but I think we're all guilty of trying to
hold things
mask
back.
How bad it really is.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, am I going to sit here and pretend everything is perfect? No, not everything is perfect, but not everything is like, you know, bad. And I shouldn't even worded it like that because that implies that a lot of things are. I'm okay. I'm okay. Where are my friends?
How do you feel about the?
Over here.
Who lives here?
Flippy and Ash.
Oh.
And a bunch of other people.
Gotcha.
What is that?
I don't know. A rock garden, maybe?
Has that always been there?
I don't know. Maybe.
What was that?
So how do you feel about our family meeting?
Well, I'm glad things came out that seemingly weren't going to.
Yeah.
I'm definitely, you know, as I explained, I'm a firm believer in people understanding the consequences of their actions, and so I'm not at all surprised that things sort of fully came out when I explained there is that line, and once you go over it, for me personally, I disconnect, and I can pretend you never existed. And I know a lot of people are unable to do that, but I can, and so I will never let myself get to that or get beyond that threshold that was, you know, discussed that day.
Dispatch, can you find us the
Yeah,
channel? We got
that's
4
what
units on
I appreciated the, you know, the no lies, the no half truths going forward. You know.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Probably should add in no lies by omission too.
Well, omission isn't exactly lying, but yeah, it's sort, it's like the other extreme of like no half truths, you know. Like
yeah.
you also can't just omit stuff.
Right. I mean, because in the end, we're supposed to be able to trust each other, like above anybody else, right?
Yep.
You trust me?
Absolutely.
Good,
Who is this? Hold on. Hey!
Hello.
You know what a red light means?
Yes.
Is there a reason why you didn't stop?
Well, to be fair, I was looking at my phone. I'm sorry.
Welcome back.
Okay. So moving
very
forward, you're
sorry,
gonna
officer.
come at least to a complete stop, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Stay safe. I wonder when this place is gonna open.
I don't know.
Grand opening soon.
I'm still wondering who the owner is. Because I haven't gotten a bill for it, so it must be privately owned, yeah?
I'm not sure.
God,
Electric
I don't want to
night.
get a bill for this.
Friday night. Oh. Well, I mean, did you get a bill for oh wait, is this attached to the hotel?
I don't know. Maybe?
Because there's there's the other side. I think the northern side. The northern side.
Oh yeah.
This part right here to the right, I think. Like this looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
Pixel Hotel.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a bill for any of this yet.
Crystal Casino. Looks nice. I need to pick up my paycheck. It's been a long time, and I have don't laugh at me. I have $1,071.
What the? Do you need money?
No, it's just I haven't picked up my paycheck in a while. I normally do this, and what happens is the 15% that I bill people sort of like carries the day-to-day expenses of like fuel and you know, buying a new watch, a new camera, but we don't get the 15%, so it's not as it also previously immediately came to us, and then I think it eventually got attached to our bank or our paycheck, and then I don't know if we're just not being informed that we get. I have no idea.
Wait, what do you mean?
So before, let's say I billed someone $1,000, I'd get $150.
Right.
And that would go directly into my bank account. But then a week or two prior to us no longer getting a notification about getting the 15%, it started attaching to our paycheck. But then again, a week or two later, we started getting no notification about the 15%, in regards to how much we've earned. I suspect that it's just gone entirely.
It is gone entirely, yes. It's why Max bumped your pay back up from 700 to 750 because the federal government pulled the kickback completely. So.
Dispatch from 864.
Damn, that means one citation of first-degree speeding was 3 hours. Ah, shucks. Vote Maximilian Thoroughbred for mayor. Less work, more pay.
Jesus fucking Christ. That's hilarious. Fuck that guy.
Oh my gosh. There's no way.
The audacity is absolutely astounding. That he just bold-faced lies.
What an even amount.
It's crazy. What was it?
42 grand. I haven't picked it up in a long time.
Hey, wow.
Let
no
me
kidding.
actually check when I picked mine up last.
12,000. Nice.
I actually can't. It was too long ago.
Oh.
Nah. It's alright.
The state account keeps going backwards. What the fuck?
How?
No. I have no idea because every time I pull an export and I go through the information, something else changes, and then I have to pull another export and I have to go through the federal accountant to do it, and it's
a pain.
Yes, and the fact that the mayor is not discussing any of the changes with me. Like, I know I don't need to give him permission because it is his purview, but he needs to tell me.
If he's in control of all the finances, what's the purpose of your position?
Purpose? I am a consultant and a babysitter of the bank account, basically. I am to monitor and make sure that money is not transferred to anywhere that it shouldn't. And then, again, a consultant, which he does not consult me ever. So.
Well, he doesn't like you.
Yep.
But he doesn't like you because you're also willing to tell him.
No.
That, you either don't agree or
I just
whatever.
say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I stand by what I said. I think Siobhan would have been similar to you, except it's impossible for her to do so now. Both her position, I've said this to Siobhan. And apparently I need to have me and Richard need to sit down with Siobhan and Max, have a conversation. But I told Siobhan that she lost her voice. And I know that sounds very
100%.
insulting, but the reality is when you are the chief of staff or the mayor or to the mayor, and you're also the mayor's wife, how can you ever speak out publicly against the mayor?
Well, technically she did in the last meeting.
Wait, what'd she do?
She voted against him on something. God, I can't remember what it was.
Really?
Was it the last meting or the one before that? I think it was the drug scheduling.
It makes me question whether or not that was done intentionally to try to prove me wrong.
I mean, her disagreeing on drug scheduling is nothing. But the fact that she... you know what? I can't voice my opinion on this without saying something hateful because I despise them both. because they're vipers, both of them. You can't trust a word that either says. Like, Siobhan actually tried to buddy up to me while her husband was actively trying to have me killed.
Ew.
Yes, they are horrible fucking people, both of them. Like, I'm sorry, whoever Siobhan used to be is gone. Like, she is literally just Max's puppet. And Michael is getting to the point where he's no fucking better.
Oh, trust me. Trust me, I know. You wanna know the funniest thing? You know what I also told Siobhan? She said something, and I said something along the lines of, is that you or Max speaking?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's true, because she literally just regurgitates his bullshit. Because she cannot come up with a original thought at all, because she's not allowed to.
Yeah.
The way that they sit there, oh my god, you should have seen them. I mean, she's just constantly right by him, right behind him, constantly. The way they, will hold town halls, and he's shirtless and barefoot, riding into City Hall on her motorcycle. She's wearing those booty shorts with, the pentagram halter top, looking like they fell out of an 80s rock video, and they just lord around their quote-unquote power. Can you do me a favor? Would you be able to look up Archie Archer on the NDT and tell me how old he is? You can see birth dates, right?
No.
No? Damn.
Nope. Birthdays are not on there.
Right now, there's currently a work-in-progress piece of legislation that is...
Dispatch 853, could I get a 77, please?
Dispatch 130, 1038, Northwest, West Coast Boulevard, nearest Cross Del Perro. A Group 6 security van.
Dispatch, be advised, the vehicle fled on me, but I'm surrounded by citizens, so I'm not able to pursue. They are going to be eastbound San Andreas Ave. Correction, they're heading towards the apartment.
Hello, officer.
Hi. I'm Officer Rose of Los Angeles Police Department. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Oh, I've been better. I've had days where I wasn't overtaken by a speeding van in the opposing lane. Go, way too fast.
Yeah. That is my bad. I'm not gonna make any excuses. That was all my bad.
Yep. Is there a reason as to why that happened?
I was just trying to get this done quickly. Daniel gets mad at me sometimes.
Okay. All right. You have some identification with you?
Yes, sir. Sure do.
Let me go ahead and see that.
Echo 64 76.
There you go.
We're on channel 2 if you want to come.
Just to verify, 9627 for the state ID. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Mr. Montero, have you ever been pulled over before?
Once before.
Once? How long ago was that, if you don't mind me asking?
A month ago.
Okay. Were you issued a citation? Were you given a warning?
Just a verbal warning, sir.
Verbal? Okay.
And it was for running a red light. It was before the legislation change.
Got it. Okay. All right. Give me just a moment. I'm going to run your information. I'll be back with you shortly, okay?
Understood.
Sit tight.
Here.
All right. One moment.